Hello, viewers. A very good evening to you all watching me, depending on your location. Today, I will be talking on the subject title, Nigerian Youths and 2023 Election. Very, very important. The essence of this very subject title is to remind our youth and young people, in extension, Nigerians of goodwill and conscience, of the importance of this election come 2023. It is very obvious that this election is between the Nigerians and the political establishment, the heavyweights, the oligarchy. Nigerian youths have a very major role to play if they are interested in their future, if they want to take over their position, if they want to take charge of their lives. This election is a big factor. It is also in the public knowledge that Nigerian youths, in the history of the political activities of Nigeria, has never been politically conscious like what we see today. It is a great improvement because our youths, in one way or the other, have been excluded in the areas where decisions that affect them are being implemented. No one protects their interest, no one projects their interest. It's so sad because in every society, the investment on the youth defines the progress and the development of that very country. Our youth are people with zeal and determination to succeed, but they have been handicapped by the callous and impersonal policies of the political elites to remain them politically irrelevant, thereby continue to remain in power indefinitely. The Nigerian youths are now politically aware and conscious and decide to put themselves together to wrestle power from the political elites. But the political elites and establishment are also not ready to relinquish power to the young people, because some of our young people are willing tools in the hands of these political elites. It is very, very important that for our youths to be involved and succeed in this very 2023 election, they need to be politically involved. They need to participate in this forthcoming election if they really want to be in charge of their life. Nigerian youth suffer in the abundance of many natural resources. They walk like an elephant, but they eat like rats. the Nigerian youths can only succeed in 2023 election when they are politically involved. Their political participation en masse will be of great influence in this political contest, because the election is between the Nigerian youths and the political elites. Nigerian youths must participate. You must have your political will. One is to have your voter's permanent card that qualifies you to vote. The next thing is to do the needful by looking into their manifestos, look into their background, look into their performance in the past and character in question. Do not vote on the basis of party. Do not vote on the basis of party, loyalty, but based on personality, based on character. Because when men and women of good character occupies the seat of government, the government will always put the people's aspiration at the center stage of their policy formulation. So our youth must not believe in the stomach infrastructure. If you decide to sell your vote, that means you have eaten your today's food, your tomorrow's food for today. You will suffer. You will suffer. As a youth, you must remember that every development is all over the world were achieved and done by young people like you. You must not write your name in the bags of sand. Rather, you must write your name in gold so that tomorrow history will forgive you. Do not sell your vote. Vote men and women that have character, that have track record, that is in the public knowledge. If you sell your votes, you will not realize your vision. The next election determines your success in Nigeria. Your next election determines your growth and development. It is now for you to make a decision. When they tell you that the future belongs to the youth, ironically, the decision you make today is your future. If you make the wrong decision today by voting the wrong person, you will be the one to suffer it and the generation to come. You must vote wisely. Do not be used or deceived or manipulated by the political elite for any reason. You are not too young to know how the government is being run and operated. Vote for people that have the people's oriented projects, because a government without conscience is a robbery. But you have a role to play in the development of Nigerian nation state. Another area the youth must take very serious is that the youth must be a reach out medium to every young people in the localities. Talk to them the need for the youth to be involved where decisions that affect them are deliberated. Most of our young people are not politically aware. Most of our young people, their exhibition is based on ignorance. You that are politically informed, it is your duty to enlighten them through political evangelization and social engineering. Involve yourself in these very activities so that our young people will be politically aware. Let them know the damage the political class have done to them. Make them to understand the need to reclaim our country called Nigeria. Nigeria sometime was the giant of Africa. Let them fight and retain this very glory. I mean, through the ballot box, not through the barrel of gun. Let our young people educate every young people in the localities. Let them not sell their votes. Rather, see it as only weapon that will liberate them from the hands of this political elite. They have nothing to lose, rather the chain of slavery. Our Nigerian youth, you have nothing to lose, no matter how the political class wish to manipulate you. You have nothing to lose, rather the chain of that slavery. Every Nigerian youth, you are duty bound to continue to educate every Nigerian youth. There is no other tomorrow than today. You must trust your fellow youth. You must not allow yourself to be a willing tool for the ruling class. You have yourself to blame. Nigerian youth, at some point, we want to also commend your efforts. 2023 election is an election that will make a difference. And that difference must start with the Nigerian youth. Reject every political offers. They are coming with different empowerment, directing us to come with our voters card. Such are part of the political manipulation. They have nothing to offer. Reject their empowerment and ask them to relinquish the power to the Nigerian youths. They have nothing to offer. Do not accept the empowerment. This empowerment comes in form of stomach infrastructure, some titular position without job description. Do not fall a victim. When we have a very good leader, government is responsible to make or create an enabling environment where you can develop yourself and become original version of yourself. The government must not do everything, but you as an individual must take responsibility. When you take responsibility, you become relevant, you become respectful, you become an asset to the nation building. So the Nigerian youth at this point, take personal responsibility and reclaim the country called Nigeria. Thank you very much, and God bless. Bye for the now.